My name's Berendan Saunders and I'm a senior security consultant working at NCC Group. So I've been in the IT industry for about 10 years now. I originally started working in infrastructure as a sysadmin, spent many years working my way up. I joined the IT security community about 2 years ago now. I've always had an interest in cyber security. I didn't think it was an industry that I would necessarily be able to get into, but I actually found that a lot of the skills were very transferable. And so after going through the cybersecurity challenge, I found myself with a job offer from NCC Group, and I've been working there ever since. So a typical day for me in testing will generally involve either a web application or an infrastructure role. As a senior consultant, a lot of my work will be liaising with clients, working with them to make sure that the testing processes that we're doing meet their requirements, meet what the expectations they have are of how the test will proceed, and really making sure that communication between them and us flows very smoothly so that the testers who are working with me can focus on the technical aspects. And obviously, as a pen tester myself, I get very deeply involved in all the testing. I will be there hacking away at web applications, trying to break into infrastructures, and looking for ways that we can provide assurance to the customers who we work for that their infrastructure and environments are safe for them and their customers. So I think the best bits for me certainly are when I can demonstrate to a customer how they can make things better, to show them problems that they didn't know existed, to show them places where they would have been vulnerable without having us go in and do a really deep dive into their environment. And we can show them actually ways that they can make themselves more secure, and that makes the internet a more secure place for everybody. And obviously, I think for everybody, there are always the dull bits of the job. You can't do any job at this level without having some slightly dull bits. So sometimes writing the reports and doing the admin can get you down a bit, but it's made worthwhile because you get to do some incredibly interesting stuff and work with some remarkably clever people. So I would say that organizations like CREST, like the IISP, who are running this event, are really great places to look at the different parts of the industry to work out who are currently hiring. The industry is really understaffed at the moment as a whole, so there are a lot of companies with a lot of different positions, and anybody who's got an interest in security really can find their way in. There's no one set way to get into the industry. Some people who are already working in IT as a generalist can find their way in through further study. There are lots of really good academic programs, and a lot of people who simply teach themselves at home from reading books. If you've not had a look at some of the really good books out there, you can learn an awful lot self-studying, and most of the companies out there will teach you a lot of what you need to know. So with some basic knowledge, some basic skills, and a lot of enthusiasm, you can find your way in quite easily. Well, I really enjoy where I work at the moment, so I think that for me, one of the things I love about this industry is that as you get more senior, as you progress and develop, your technical skills can really become further honed, and even at quite a long way at the top of our game, there's no need for you to lose those technical aspects of what you do. You can still get to quite a high level being really technical, and that's what I hope is that as I progress through my career, I'll remain very technical, very hands-on, doing the things I love, and helping to guide the people who come through following me and develop them so that one day they get better than I am. I would say for anybody thinking about coming into the industry, do your reading and talk to the people who are already in the industry. There's a wealth of experience out there. So find people who share that passion. Everybody in this industry gets very passionate about what we do. They're always more than willing to talk to you about it. So read up, find the places that are offering these kind of roles. Look at independent organizations like CREST, like the Cybersecurity Challenge, and just go and ask the right questions, and people will always be happy to answer them for you.